A heated exchange today between some Rochester residents and federal officials in town, releasing details today of a new federal effort aimed at stopping the surge of violence in Rochester. This 60-day program targeting known violent offenders to get them off the streets. We have team coverage for you on all of this. Alex Love standing by in the newsroom with more on the community's reaction to this announcement. But first, let's start with Christian Garzone, who's live from the federal courthouse with more on today's announcement. Christian.
Well, Adam, today James Kennedy announced the VIPER program. Kennedy says over the past several years, Rochester's seen a 150% increase in violent crime in the city. The program will use federal methods and federal prosecution to get offenders and illegal guns off the streets.
In 2021, we're on pace to set an all-time record of more than 70 murders here in the city of Rochester.
U.S. Attorney James Kennedy says there is a new 60-day program they are trying out in the city, the VIPER program, Violent Prevention and Elimination Response Task Force, to get violent offenders off the streets.
The increase in the frequency of this violence is only matched by its depravity.
He says this will be a proactive and cooperative approach to policing with agencies like the ATF, DEA, FBI, and the U.S. Marshals Service on the ground to lock up gun offenders and those who buy, sell, or traffic guns.
We will fish with a spear, not with a net.
He says this is enhanced enforcement coupled with federal prosecution. He, the sheriff, and the police chief asking for the public's help.
We have to stop the bleeding. We got to stop the bleeding. We got to be strategic about that.
But I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank all of our partners once again for their willingness to come here today.
Now, the program will go on for 60 days, and they do feel there will be significant changes, but in 60 days, they will reassess. Boots in this program already on the ground in the city. From State Street in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, right back to you.
Christian, thank you. Kennedy also said an open meeting with the public will be scheduled in the coming days. Now, this federal task force doesn't come without skepticism from some members of the public who made sure their voices were heard at this news conference. Let's turn now to Alex Love for more on what the community is saying about all of this. Alex.
Adam, people who've been seeing these killings from gun violence and losing their communities as they know them from other crime every day are clearly running out of patience, to the point where they took it upon themselves to show up to this briefing to ask serious questions. Instead of members of the press, U.S. Attorney James Kennedy Jr. had more interactions with residents wanting to know why they don't have more of a seat at the table to understand how this task force will work and its leaders' commitment to work proactively, especially given this operation is only scheduled to last 60 days before the initial partnership agreement between the city and county authorities with federal agents expires. Residents who showed up want to know where they go from here, whether the project works or doesn't work.
To be able to go after the individuals that are doing this.
That's how we do our job.
60 days? Do you know how much death has happened in 60 days back?
Well, this effort has begun today. I'm telling you that we're going to do it for a period of 60 days moving forward, and we'll continue as long as it needs to be done.
In the future, people who come out want to get more of a heads up on more meetings or briefings like these when they will be held to get immediate updates on progress the task force may bring or give tips to authorities. In the newsroom, Alex Love, News 8.